Hello and welcome back. Outdoors once again. Where else would I do videos? The majority of them anyways. Especially this time of the year when the weather is just right. I mean, it's a bit muggy, a bit humid for my taste. But I'd rather be outside in nature, among the trees, than in the house. In the winter, I'll have all kinds of time to enjoy the indoors of my apartment. I don't really have a topic for this video. Words cease really to come to my mind at this moment. One can just enjoy themselves from time to time. If you find yourself constantly reaching for different forms of entertainment when you're alone, then that must mean you're in bad company, or at least boring to yourself. It must mean you probably don't like yourself as you are. The sense of peace and the feeling of being fulfilled in your life can only be felt by you, not while you're doing something, while you're talking to someone. It's an inner experience. You feel fulfilled when you don't need to do anything. When just being yourself fills you up so much that you don't need to fill what you think is an empty space. The feeling of emptiness is filled by you. You are fulfilled. In just being. With or without the mind, regardless of whatever thoughts come and go. The mystics talk about this state of no mind. What they really refer to is when you can transcend it. Have you ever heard the saying, well, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em? It's not exactly what I mean, but it's pretty close. As I mentioned in the last video, if you face the wall of truth, don't beat your head against it, trying to go through it. At some point, you need to drop the struggle. You see, your mind is going to constantly try to give you ideas. Do this, do that. And that's because you believe by doing all these things that you're going to achieve some type of a state within yourself that leads to ultimate fulfilledness, or whatever you want to call it. So you keep grasping, reaching, try this, try that. Every 5 years, if you look back on your life, you're trying to become something new. I've been through that process. I was trying to become all these different things, all in this attempt to feel fulfilled. Because ultimately, that's what we're all searching for, is fulfillment in life. That's the end goal. That's the end game. everything that we do, all these dreams that we chase, all these ideas that society has given us, everything, if you follow it through, if you look deeply, you'll see that it's to create fulfillment. That's what you're looking for. You feel as though I do this and this and this, and at the end of my life I'm going to feel full, as though I lived a great life. And you can lie to yourself when you get there, but at the moment of your death, you're not going to be able to lie to yourself. When you're there by yourself and there's nobody else around and no image to uphold anymore, it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. I haven't done the things I wanted to do. I haven't really felt fulfillment in life. I spent my whole life looking. When you come to the realization that nothing you do is going to get you there, but fulfillment can only be felt here and now, your life begins to change. It takes on a different shape and form. You drop out of time. Time and fulfillment are bound together. And I don't mean that you need time to feel fulfilled. I mean, if you drop time, fulfillment comes by itself. If you're not thinking about the future, projecting yourself somewhere you want to be, or you're not thinking about who you are, how the past made you, when you just are here and now, there's something invisible that these eyes can't see, the ears can't hear, any of the senses can't experience. But deep within you, if you had no senses, if you had no mind to think about, no thoughts, and you just were, in the same way when you're in the womb, you'd feel completely engulfed in love, in a sense of fulfillment. You wouldn't desire a thing. And these moments come to all of us in life when we are awestruck by a beautiful sunset, or you might wake up in the morning in this great mood and the sun comes in and you see that ray of light, a little bit of dust through it, and it just strikes you a certain way, or a certain song. When you experience certain things, sometimes through the senses, it gives you this inner experience that is beyond the senses. Even though your senses experience it, it's inside of you on a deeper level that it is real, that is much more of a reality to you. Fulfillment is found in the little things. If you can bring your full awareness into washing the dishes, you can feel fulfilled there. You can also feel fulfilled when you're doing an activity. When I say fulfillment is out of time, you don't, and this is what I mean, you don't do something and then you will feel fulfilled later. You bring that sense into what you're doing, and then you feel fulfilled. You feel complete. You're not searching or reaching outside of anything, any other experience. Whatever it is that you're doing in the moment is an end unto itself. It becomes its own fulfillment, so to speak. Might sound a little paradoxical, some of the stuff I'm saying, but reality is, you have this body that you're in, and it goes through all kinds of experiences, pleasant and unpleasant, everything in between. And on one level, you want to do everything that you can to make the body feel pleasant, because it doesn't make sense to just feel sick and ill all the time. It doesn't make any sense. But the paradox is you don't need to feel good. It's not necessary to feel fulfilled. You can feel great even while you feel sick. But again, the paradox is it doesn't make sense. You can spend your whole life trying to feel good and miss the point. You can spend your whole life letting yourself feel like crap and miss the point. So if you take time out of the whole equation and you're just here, what do I need to do really to feel fulfilled? Nothing. It's already here. Everything that you're trying to do in your life, this mad search for success, ultimately is just a game. The real thing is here and now. So spend most of your life, spend your life in the here, in the now. Spend your life here and visit time. Have fun, play the game of life. But don't expect the game of life to give you a sense of fulfillment that you can only find here. So make your dwelling here and now and enjoy the world at the same time. Live both sides. Make yourself feel pleasant, enjoy it, do it well, go into it fully, drop time. Wherever you are around the world, whatever time it is that you're watching this, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Peace.